There are more parents working today than ever before. In West Virginia, half of all the children under the age of 13 live in families where both or their only parents work. There are many reasons for this growing trend. There are more single parents today who are the sole providers for their families. There are more career choices for women who choose to work. Economic necessity demands that both parents be employed. Most parents feel overwhelmed trying to juggle work and family. To add to the stress, there are concerns about quality child care for the children. And when it comes time to decide on child care, many parents feel confused and overwhelmed. A parent's concerns about child care can be intense and even frightening. Many parents are criticized by friends and family members who suggest they are neglecting their children by placing them in daycare. Parents who have used daycare in the past may tell horror stories from their own experiences. Even the political movement in our country silently blames the decrease in moral values on mothers who choose to work instead of staying home with their children. Parents in this situation need to remember that every family's needs and circumstances are different, and it is up to them to choose the path that is best for themselves and their family. A quality child care program can help a family meet their needs, and despite what you may have heard from your friends and family, studies have shown that children benefit from quality daycare programs in a variety of ways. Quality child care can improve the intellectual development of a child. Children who have participated in quality child care programs do well in school. There are higher numbers of high school graduates among children who have attended a quality daycare program, as well as higher rates of employment and higher monthly and annual earnings. A quality child care program can offer children an opportunity to socialize with other children, learn independent skills, and experience a wide variety of materials and resources. Children who receive quality child care in the early years of life are less likely to require remedial education or special services. Through quality child care, money is saved. In fact, society's return when investing in quality child care is $7.16 for every $1 spent. Research has also shown that there are no differences between the emotional well-being of children raised at home and children raised in daycare, as long as the quality of the program is good. The quality of a child care program is critical for children and society to reap the benefits it can provide. Quality care is important because the early years of childhood are extremely important to children. In the years before age 5, children are building all of the skills they need to grow and develop. They are learning to build self-confidence and trust. They are learning to use language to communicate, and they are learning to relate well to others and become sensitive to other people's feelings. They are growing physically, mentally, and emotionally. Most parents define quality child care by good parenting skills. They judge the quality of the program by the skills of the provider and not regulations or licensing procedures. It is true that the most important aspect of quality care is the relationship between the child and the caregiver. Children who receive sensitive caregiving are more likely to trust others, get along well with other children, and enter school ready to learn. However, standards provide the conditions for quality care to take place. Unregulated child care settings are 4 times as likely to have problems than regulated child care. When a parent chooses a daycare program, it should meet certain standards, as well as have qualified child care providers. Remember, quality child care can provide many benefits for your children. Substandard care can be harmful to them. There are several things a parent needs to look for when choosing quality child care. The environment should be safe and comfortable. The setting should be appropriate for each child's developmental stage and should assure health and safety. The program should be linked to health and nutrition services.
There's 1 and 2.
Each adult worker should be responsible for only a few children. Providers of child care should receive continuing training in health, safety and child development. A quality child care program encourages family involvement. Quality child care will help a child become more emotionally secure, socially competent, and intellectually capable. When choosing quality child care, it is important to select the kind of program that best fits the needs of your family. There are basically two types of out-of-home care: family child care and center child care. In family child care, several children are cared for in the provider's home. Providers can participate in a voluntary registration and self-certification process. The Department of Health and Human Resources is required to monitor registered providers once a year. When choosing a family child care program, you should be sure to check that the provider is registered with the state and following state regulations. Child care centers are required to be licensed by the state and monitored by the Department of Health and Human Resources. They must meet state standards for child-staff ratios, teacher training, and group size. When parents finally find the quality child care program they are looking for, they may be surprised to discover how much it will cost. Although rates vary, the typical cost of preschool child care in West Virginia is $300 a month. However, when you consider that most children are cared for 9 to 10 hours each day and receive meals and snacks, the cost is minimal. You may be eligible to receive financial assistance. To find out if you are eligible, visit your local child care resource and referral agency and fill out the required forms.
What kind of provider would you like to have? A daycare provider, a daycare center, or individual?
Probably a family daycare.
Probably family.
No parent should have to settle for substandard care for their children because money is an issue. Explore your options for financial assistance. When you have finally selected and enrolled your child in a quality child care program, you may feel relieved to a certain extent. Then new concerns begin to creep in. Is my child receiving enough attention in daycare? Is she eating well? Is he getting along with other children? Is my child happy in daycare? For many parents, one of the worst experiences of the day is saying goodbye in the morning.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Show me one more, Morgan. Give me a hug and kiss. Give Mommy a kiss. Let me say.
Children may become clingy, cry, or wave goodbye wistfully from the window. This is normal behavior for young children who are just beginning to learn that you will not disappear simply because they can't see you. Professional child care providers know how to deal with this situation and help the child ease the pain of separation.
Good morning. Good morning, Megan. How are you? You want to play?
As children become more used to their daycare situation, separation will be easier.
Hi, Justin. Tell him hi. That would be a good thing.
In most instances, although your child may beg, plead, and cry for you not to go, soon after you leave, they will be happily playing with the other children. It is a difficult thing to give up your child to someone else for such a long period of time during the day, but your importance as a parent isn't lessened because your child is in child care. By becoming involved, you will be able to participate in their daily care and give your valuable input as a parent on decisions that will affect your child. Talk with your child's caregivers often. You can briefly discuss your child's day for a few moments at the beginning and end of each day. A quality child care provider is sensitive to the concerns of parents and will be prepared to answer your questions and discuss your child with you.
I have a paper here for you that tells a lot of the things we do and gives you our schedule. Tells about the teachers. You might want to look at that.
And just as you need to know what is going on with your child in child care, the teacher needs to know what is going on at home so that together you can provide your child with consistent care. My Day sheets are a way that some teachers choose to communicate to parents about things that have happened throughout the day. These sheets report on the child's meal times, nap times, and play times, and note any special developmental accomplishments that may have occurred. Another way you can learn about your child's care situation is to stop by unexpectedly during the day for a visit. Quality child care centers encourage families to visit whenever they wish. If your work or school schedule doesn't allow you to visit in the middle of the day, try dropping off your child earlier in the morning and spend time meeting your child's friends and playing with their favorite toys. Some parents can adjust their work schedule to spend an occasional day at daycare with their child.
As a parent, I want to be involved in his development, and I am missing out on 8 hours of it during the day when he's in daycare. And I want to be proactive in what Ben is doing at school, and I want to be a part of the decisions.
Make sure you participate in regularly scheduled conferences. This is your opportunity to discuss your concerns in a more private setting. Volunteer in center activities that support the center. Attend parent meetings. Help with fundraisers.
What will be the responsibilities of parents who are volunteering? In other words, are you...
Studies have shown that children who have parents involved in their education will do better in school. When you pick your child up at the end of a day, be prepared for some odd behavior. Some children may still be excited from the day's activities. Others may be tired and whiny.
You want Mommy? Well, Mommy will be here soon. Yeah, Mommy will be. He's taking your picture.
Remember, they've been working hard all day long, just like you.
You get your shoes on, you can show me. You help make that? Okay, come on. Put your shoes on and then we'll go.
It is normal for children to test you when you arrive. They are not punishing you for leaving them, but rather releasing their frustrations on someone they know, love, and trust. Exploring new boundaries is their way of making the transition to going home. You can help your child and yourself make that transition by talking about their day or what you're going to do when you get home. The drive home is an excellent time to give them attention and reconnect as a family.
Hey, Rachel, have you ever played over there in the park?
Yep.
Do you like it?
Hey, Ian, do you know what the name of that park is?
Yeah. Raider Park.
Right.
Raider Park.
Well, we are, but we haven't washed hands yet, have we? Can you go back there and see if Daddy will help you with your hands?
After a long day, it is normal for tempers to flare easily. Try to keep a sense of humor about things and find creative solutions to resolving conflicts.
I'll wash hands on this thing. I'll push you. Hop on, I'll push you.
Trying to fix dinner with children who are anxious for your attention can be stressful. But when the whole family is involved, chores go faster and everyone can spend time together. A good sit-down dinner every evening is an excellent way for families to come together again.
All summer we play games.
What kind of games do you play?
The demands on today's families are tremendous. Quality child care programs offer support to children and parents, acting as their extended family. Quality child care is a partnership with everyone working together for the benefit of the child. As a parent, it is your responsibility to find quality care so that your child can benefit from the experience. It is a parent's right to demand that quality care be available. Once you have found a quality care program, stay involved. Your child needs you, even when you can't be there. Your fears and concerns will be put to rest as you see your child grow and thrive in a quality child care setting.